1 hour, we've got the ultimate guide to Doctor Who. But first on 3, it's party time. P-A-R-T-Y, because it's Doctor Who Live, the After Party.
Hello and welcome to this special celebration of Doctor Who live from the British Film Institute. Tonight we are throwing a birthday party with a difference. We'll be looking back at tonight's epic adventure, wasn't it brilliant? And 50 years of the nation's favourite TV show.
Even better, we'll be joined by doctors old and new with exclusive chat with John Hurt and Matt Smith, plus the people who travelled with him and the fans who cheered him from behind the sofa. Once
again, the universe has been saved by a madman in a box. Technically, 3 of them. It's time for the after party.
Good evening and welcome to Doctor Who Live, the After Party. How do you follow that? The most incredible episode of Doctor Who ever.
Tonight, there's barely time to catch your breath or wipe away a tear, as coming up we have a stellar lineup of fabulous guests, brilliant clips and 1 or 2 cheeky surprises.
We're going to be chatting to Jenna Coleman, John Hurt, Stephen Moffat and the man who made the Fez cool, not Tommy Cooper, Matt Smith.
We want you to get involved by tweeting your comments and questions about the Day of the Doctor and anything 50th anniversary related to at BBC Doctor Who, going to the BBC 3 Facebook page and using the hashtag Doctor Who Live. Thank you.
And while we're looking back at the past, we're also creating some exciting TV firsts, including the largest ever collection of Doctor Who companions. Here they are. Let me hear you scream.
Woohoo!
They're an excitable bunch, and we're going to be chatting to them later, provided they don't get lost in a corridor or tumble down a quarry.
Of course. We have an audience of celebrity Doctor Who fans and our very own house band Traffic Experiment.
I'm really into them.
I love that. Later on, we'll also have a band from a very different dimension as we go live to LA with One Direction.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's excited. Of course, no party would be complete without the odd drink, or in our case, the oud drink, because we have the best barman in the universe. It's the oud, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at these guys. Wow. Strong and silent, the way I like my barmen. Meanwhile, in our social media zone, we have the Hardcore Whovians.
Are you happy? Did you enjoy that episode? Is everybody happy? Did anyone shed a tear? Very nice too.
Look at these guys.
Of course, tonight is all about one man, the hero of the moment, the Doctor. And backstage, we have a whole heap of doctors who are coming up for you later on. Very exciting. Plus, a very special word from my doctor, my personal doctor, Tom Baker. I know, I'm jealous.
Could it get any more exciting? You know what? It can and it will. Tonight, we'll be the ones doing the time travelling.
The Day of the Doctor has been the crowning glory of the show's 50th anniversary, shown simultaneously in over 75 countries worldwide. I've got to say, the audience here were completely hooked. Let's see what they made of it. So we're going to come down here and look, here's all the companions, Doctor Who's companions. I have to say, when you're faced with all of them, it's quite overwhelming. And I'd love to say hello to Jean Marsh. Hello, Jean. And also to Carol Ann. You were in the first ever episode, Carol Ann, 50 years ago. How recognisable is the show today to the show that you starred in?
I don't think it bears any resemblance at all to what we were doing. Not at all.
How much did you enjoy the episode tonight?
I enjoyed it, but I'm exhausted.
I know, it's quite a gruelling experience, isn't it? OK, and William, you played Ian Chesterton. You had great sword skills, I remember. How much did you enjoy it tonight?
Well, I did enjoy it. I was surprised that I enjoyed it because I was astonished by it.
Fantastic.
Constantly thinking, what's going to happen?
What's going to happen
What's
next?
going to happen? So perhaps this is the answer.
It is. Can I say, it's wonderful to see you here. Rick is with some more companions over there.
Yes, I am. Were you surprised that you enjoyed it, Caitlin? Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it. I was surprised.
Good answer, very good answer. Bernard, did you enjoy it?
Well, I don't know. I didn't actually see it because I was next to Bonnie Langford and she wouldn't let me watch it. She said it was much too much for me.
Very kind of Bonnie to look out for you like that.
But I actually had a sneak preview and I loved it. Smashing.
You heard it here. Bernard loved it. Zoe?
I love Bernard's jumper. It's very Jackanory. I love it. This past week, Doctor Who has been everywhere. Like a Sycorax invasion, it's taken over the media. Have a look.
What a start! It's hard to believe, but it's been 50 years since...
The world's longest-running science fiction series, now celebrating its half-century this year.
A special ceremony will take place to celebrate Doctor Who at Buckingham Palace, leading up to the 50th anniversary special episode on Saturday.
I know, it's been all over the press, in all the papers, images put on buildings in Sydney. And, of course, if you've been paying attention, you might have seen some little TARDISes appearing in lots of BBC shows. For example, look, there's one there in Holby City. Dan Walker's Football Focus. Look, hiding under the desk. Brilliant. There was one in Casualty. Did you see that one? And also in the Queen Vic. If you spotted all five, you can have a prize of a cookie. Well done.
I just love the fact that the guy in Casualty was tapping his nose like he knew the TARDIS was there.
Coming up shortly, we'll be face-to-face with the wonderful Matt Smith and getting some backstage gossip on the Doctor's finest moment.
First, though, here's a star-studded selection of friends and fans sending their best wishes.
OK, then, just for the 50th anniversary, for one night only, the Doctor Who theme is the Whoniverse's official #1.
Happy 50th anniversary, Doctor!
We'd just like to say a very, very happy 50th anniversary to Doctor Who.
You're looking very good for 50. I'd like to know who the Doctor is, if you know what I mean.
I'm especially grateful to you because you've made my son eat celery. Thank you. Have a good one.
From all of us here at BBC Breakfast, have a brilliant, fantastic evening.
Geronimo. 50 years, that's twice as long as I've been alive. Happy 50th anniversary, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Peace.
Right now, I'm in the social media zone, very modern, with some of the dedicated fans to find out what they made of tonight's blockbuster story. I'll start with you, madam. What did you think? Did it meet with your expectations?
Oh, it was amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Lived up to all the hype.
No one's going to say they didn't enjoy it, are they?
Very exciting.
A dirty movie.
A dirty movie? Well, I don't know what you're watching, son, but that's absolutely fine. What was it like seeing all of those references scattered in from previous episodes of Doctor Who? Did you enjoy that?
Oh, it was fantastic. I actually saw the first episode and it's stuck in my mind ever since.
And do you think you'll be re-watching it again a few times this weekend?
Yeah, probably when we get home.
As soon as you get home, that is a very, very keen man. Now, it goes, obviously, without saying that Doctor Who is trending this evening. Twitter is in meltdown. Let's have a look and see what some of you are saying. Look how this guy's dressed. I mean, I don't mind it. This is what people are saying on Twitter. Let's hope this works. It's worked. I can't believe it. From Emily Ruth, oh, you wonderful, brilliant writers. I can't believe you threw in Cole Hill. One for the fans there. Spencer said, is it OK I did a little giddy dance when Peter Capaldi appeared? Of course it's OK. Who wasn't doing a little giddy dance? I mean, come on. And then one from the Billy Piper. The Billy Piper. This is it, everyone. Today's the day. Enjoy it. I really hope you do. You've waited and waited, and now it's here. And I think it was worth the wait. Don't forget, you can join the conversation by using the hashtag Doctor Who Live to share your thoughts and reactions, and not least about tonight's leading man, who I think is with Zoe.
He's not here yet, but we're about to welcome him. Thank you, Rick. As if we haven't had enough excitement this evening, then we are about to crank things up all the way to 11, OK? Because joining me now, live on the sofa, will you go mad, please, for the current Doctor, the man who's defeated the Daleks, rebooted the entire universe, and most impressively of all, made the bow tie look cool. Give it up, please, for Matt Smith! Have a seat. Right, the fish fingers and custard for you, if you need them.
Thank you very much.
There. Can I
Although
just
it's covered, the custard's going up, it's cold.
You could, oh, look, he actually genuinely loves that.
I'll try one.
Can I say...
Oh, the fish fingers feel a bit stale, though.
Oh, sorry, well, someone will be flogged because of that. Can I just say, you make bow ties look cool, and now you're making the turtleneck
The turtleneck?
Cool. Or is that a polo neck? I think
it's a polo neck. Oh, God knows, I don't know. But I thought it was a bit cold tonight.
Keep it warm. Congratulations, you've just watched The Day of the Doctor with hundreds of fans. Millions of people have watched it in 75 countries tonight. It's quite incredible, isn't it? How does it feel?
94, I was told.
Oh, 94?
Yeah.
Oh, right, they told me the truth. How does it feel to be at the heart of something so epic, Matt?
It's a privilege. It's a privilege. You know, like all of us here who have been part of it, it's, we're still going. And, I share it with all these people here, It's just I feel very pleased and proud to be part of this legacy and, have this whole fabric and identity behind me. And just seeing, like last night, I watched a programme on BBC Three and seeing all the old companions and Peter regenerate, which was brilliant. It's
quite incredible when you're faced with all the companions. I walked into the makeup room earlier on and I was like, oh my goodness me. Seeing them all at one time, it's like reliving my childhood. It's been an astonishing build-up to the episode, a positive frenzy, I think, around the world. How has it been to be caught up in the middle of that? Have you been able to remain calm?
Yeah, I mean, we were at the sort of experience convention thing today and all the fans were there gosh, I mean, 50 years, here we are. I'm going to have a gin and tonic now.
I know, can we have 6 gin and tonics, please? And a momentous occasion for Doctor Who after 50 years. What did you first make of the script when Stephen got in touch and said, this is what I've got planned? How excited were you?
Well, he told me that it would be in 3D and he told me that Dave would be back, so I was really, pleased about that. And I'm great friends with Billy, and then we've got John on board, and as you see from the episode, I mean, John just needs to sort of flash his eyes and the camera... There's sort of me and David climbing the walls. And kind of John will just flick his eyes and the cameras are just immediately drawn to him. And I think what's really clever about it is that what he's managed to do is change the mythology of the character, which I think after 50 years is an achievement.
Incredible thing to do. We must talk stunts as well, because at one point you're literally hanging off the TARDIS above Trafalgar Square. Did you really do that? Was that all cheating?
That was me. That was me.
Was you? Wow.
90 foot. That is the biggest crane.
Yes, come on!
Thank you very much.
Giving you a cheer.
Because nowadays, I tell you, with the red tape, it was different in your day. You could do any stunt, I bet. But nowadays, with the red tape that we have, it's ridiculous. So I was like, no, I'm going up. And and that's the biggest crane that they've ever had in Trafalgar Square.
Fantastic.
Which is a useless fact, but a fact nevertheless.
A fact nevertheless. It'll make it into the book. And let's talk also about the fez. We have one here. You've made the bow tie cool.
Wow.
Do you have a collection of fezzes at home? Is it something that you will don after
Sadly
your time as a doctor?
I have one fez. I don't wear them in public. And actually, it hasn't really been on screen that long, but it's I kind of love them.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. It's so exciting to see you. When you walked into the room earlier on, we all went like that. It's Matt Smith. We're going to talk more with Matt very soon. Give a round of applause for Matt Smith, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Tonight's episode saw the Doctor in both Elizabethan England and modern-day London. And if you thought booking a plane ticket was complicated, wait till you see the tricky business of time travel.
Hello, sweetie. He may be a Time Lord, but the Doctor's got a funny old relationship with time travel.
Time travel is like a tear in the fabric of reality.
Sometimes he's very good at it.
Oh, yes! The Globe Theatre.
Other times, not so much.
1979! Hell of a year!
1879. Same difference.
Sometimes it's an excuse to meet his heroes.
Winston Churchill. Doctor.
Other times, it's an excuse to dress up.
You on my way, doll?
He's been back to the Big Bang.
We're heading straight into the biggest explosion in history.
He was there for the birth of the Earth. And he saw its death. He often says you can't change history.
You can't
rewrite history, not one line.
Other times, he's the one meddling.
Brilliant! You are a genius, a genius!
But if other people try to mess with history...
You're a time meddler, and what are you trying to get up to this time,
So basically, he just makes it up as he goes along. He doesn't always know where he's going or when he's going, but you've got to hand it to him. The Doctor is the ultimate time traveller. Happy birthday, sweetie.
Special thanks to the gorgeous Alex Kingston, one river I wouldn't dare to cross. Now, as we know, the Doctor doesn't like travelling alone. We have dozens of former companions with us tonight, not to mention his current shipmate, the irrepressible Clara Oswald. She's joined by the programme's head writer and the man at the very heart of tonight's special. Please give a Gallifreyan welcome to Jenna Coleman, Stephen Moffat and John Hurt. Squeeze up, it's very intimate around here.
Johnny Hurt.
Oh, hello, what a lovely... You look beautiful. You look absolutely stunning there, Jen. John, welcome to the show. Wonderful, wonderful episode tonight. Did you ever think you would be playing such an iconic character? And how did it go when Stephen first got in touch and said this is what he wanted you to do?
When it first happened, I just thought that it would be a bit of fun, frankly. It turned out not to be so much fun as extremely hard work. But my eyes were open. It was fantastic working with both the boys, you know, the companions.
The lads, the young lads. Bless them.
It was a fabulous experience. It opened my eyes, and I'm very, very thrilled that I did it. And I think that Nick's done a fantastic job with the film.
Fantastic. You've now joined a very exclusive club. How does it feel to be a member?
It does make me feel as though it's a very distinct club. It's
yes,
true.
It is.
Yes, very much so. Certainly of the doctorate.
Yes, the doctorate of the doctors.
Yeah.
Did you used to watch Doctor Who? And who was your doctor, John?
Well, I mean, the one that I saw most was Tom Baker, because he used to come... I used to see him... I used to see him in Soho. I won't say where.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You can so picture it, can't you?
Quite frequently.
There's some stories later.
He was so full of enthusiasm for it. And it's very interesting seeing him the other day, because he said that everything after playing the Doctor was a downer.
Oh, bless.
Went downhill.
Follow that. Don't listen. Don't listen to that.
Also you, because it's...
Jenna, lucky you. 3 doctors. Did you have divided loyalties?
Well, I kind of felt, you know, I couldn't stare too long at one without kind of coming back to Matt.
Absolutely. Yes. Would have been most cross
also,
by
I was
that.
kind of just quite hyper by being around the 3 of them, so I kind of ended up kind of fangirling just a little bit, like having 3 doctors to play with.
I know. Goodness, the mind boggles. Was there a personal highlight for you? Was there a moment when you really had to pinch yourself betwixt the 3?
It was the first day of filming, and it's the shot in the TARDIS where we're about to go to the Black Archives, and it's the shot where all 3 doctors whip their heads and look at me. And that was one of the first scenes I did with the 3 doctors, and every time they did it, it took that moment before I could go... Because just the iconic image of the 3 of them was so great.
And standing here today amongst, look, this I think is a record-breaking amount of Doctor's companions in one space. Look at them all, they're beautiful. And you are part of that gang, Jenna. I mean, does that feel quite special to be one of them?
Absolutely, it's so special, you know, and we've been saying this all week to be here on the show and kind of being able to celebrate the last 50 years and be part of this enormous, unique thing is beyond.
You're kind of part of a gang, aren't you?
Yeah, totally. It's like it's a club.
It is a club, a very special club. Stephen, can I say on behalf of all the fans, by the way, and as a fan myself, thank you for such an incredible episode tonight. It was absolutely brilliant. So much in it. I think we should have a round of applause, actually. Thank you. It's so brilliant. Thank you, John Hurt. Where did you even start?
Well, obviously, the one thing I knew is they all had to turn up in it.
Yes.
And I had to lie about that. And that's been exhausting for a very long while. So I knew that. I knew that I wanted to make it about the Time War. And I wanted that 16-year gap to mean something. Because it was so exciting, I think, at the end of The Name of the Doctor, when you discovered that during those 16 years it was off air, while Michael Gray... unwisely axed him. There was a whole other Doctor we got conned out of. We could have had the adventures of John Hurt.
I know.
During the 80s, during the 90s, but, you know, Michael, God. But anyway, so it was just great to get him to have that extra Doctor to plug him in, and to get John Hurt to play it is just so it's so exciting. We couldn't quite believe that.
What do you think? Because you're a lifelong fan. What do you think the
10-year-old
Stephen Moffat would say to you now, having just seen what you've achieved?
I sometimes think the 10-year-old Stephen Moffat might say to me, "Are you never going to watch anything else?" I thought I'd grow up at some point. No, I think, look, you're talking to the 10-year-old Stephen Moffat.
Yeah, I know.
There hasn't been any progress since then. I love Doctor Who debates, as anyone can tell.
Okay, so exciting to see Peter Capaldi, possibly, in there tonight, and Tom Baker. Now, unfortunately, the great Tom Baker couldn't be with us this evening, but earlier on, Rick caught up with him for a brief chat about his time at the controls of the TARDIS.
Tom Baker, how are you?
I'm radiant.
You are radiant. We've got to start by talking about the big reveal. You are the surprise in the Day of the Doctor special episode.
I never forget a face.
I know you don't.
How does it feel to be back in Doctor Who?
Some of the fans who just watch television, of course, don't necessarily listen to audio adventures. But I am still Doctor Who. If I were you... Oh, if I were you... without having to run about or do anything very dangerous.
So when the producers approached you about being in the special episode, was it an easy decision to say yes?
I don't know. What... Are they using something of mine in the special?
Have you not seen it?
Ah, you mean they've got some old footage or something?
OK, let me say this. The Curator.
The Curator. So, what do you make of the title? I once had a fling with a girl who was a curator at the British Library. Perhaps I was you, of course. Or perhaps you are me.
How would you sum up 50 years of Doctor Who?
It's been my entire existence, so, you know, I'm delighted to be celebrating it.
And have you got any message that you'd like to give to the fans or the viewers?
They give me the credit for making Saturday more fun than it really was, you know, in between the football and Basil Brush and Bruce Forsyth. And I was right up there with all those legends, yes, and I'm grateful. It was the happiest time of my whole life.
Oh, couldn't give it up for Tom Baker. What an absolute legend. Such a legend. We've had lots of people have been getting in touch to the show via Twitter. We've got some questions for you all here. Matt, did you get to keep your sonic screwdriver, says Robert C. Evening, Robert.
Yes, I did, in a lovely hand-carved box.
Right, OK, I've got one here. Can you show us the action working? Look at that. It's beautiful.
That is a real one, yeah.
It is. It's so weighty, actually. OK, do you share any personality traits with the Doctor, says Charms Richardson?
Oh, no, he's far more interesting than I am afraid. I think it's, if anything, clumsiness.
Clumsiness. OK, yes. Nodding there. I know, Jenna's nodding there. Stephen, what's the best thing that happened on set during the filming of the 50th episode? From Doctor Who OMG.
God, what was the best thing? I can't...
John Hurt.
John Hurt turning on, and the first time he spoke.
Brilliant. Now, something very exciting for us all, and fingers crossed this is going to go well. One particular group of fans have been watching the special in Los Angeles. They're joining the Doctor Who on this, the 23rd of November, to celebrate a special day of their very own that they've called 1D Day. Hopefully we can now hook up with them as we go live to LA and speak exclusively to Louis and Niall and the guys from One Direction. There they are, it's Louis and Niall. We can now hook up with them. We're live to LA and speak exclusively to Louis and Niall and the guys from One Direction. There they are, it's Louis and Niall. There's a 15-minute delay, but it's all going to be fine. To Louis and Niall and the guys from One Direction. There they are. Wherever you want. Boys, firstly, how's it going, your live broadcast? Wherever you want. Boys, firstly, how's it going, your live broadcast?
It's going really well. We're in our third hour at the moment, and we're having a lot of fun, and we've got a lot of viewers. So we wanted to hook up with you guys, and we just wanted to say congratulations on such a great anniversary, and it's a big part of British culture, some would say, Doctor Who.
Yes,
and
very true. Very true now, very true.
You are now live. You can speak to Jenna and Stephen and John Hurt. What are your questions, boys?
Very true now, very true.
You are now live. You can speak to You can speak to Jenna and Stephen and John Hurt. What are your questions, boys?
We've got them.
You are now live. You can
got them
speak
on our little presenter cue card here. Now, would you like to read the first question?
Okay. The only downside is that we've been doing the show. We've not yet seen the new episode. How epic does it feel to have such a big episode?
Oh, yeah. Firstly, hello, boys. I hope the show is going well out there. Happy 1D day.
Whee!
Yeah, it's groovy, man. It's in 3D. I hope you like it. It's cool.
Fantastic. Brilliant. I love the fact that the amazing things you can do with television, and the Doctor can do anything, but we can't get rid of the delay to LA. It's incredible. Boys, have you got any more questions? Television, and the Doctor can do anything, but we can't get rid of the delay to LA. It's incredible. Boys, have you got any more questions?
Yeah, I personally have been a huge fan of Doctor Who for years.
Rid of the delay to LA.
As the boss of your show,
boys, have you got any more questions?
What is your favourite ever? I personally have been a huge fan of Doctor Who for years.
Rid of the delay to LA.
As the boss of your show, I actually think this is not your favourite ever. We do love you. We love Doctor Who. It's just not worth it. So
That's impossible.
In the name of God, we can't do this.
Get them to tweet you. It might be a lot easier. Let's give it up for One Direction, everybody. I think that went brilliantly. Good luck with 1T Day, boys, and thanks so much for taking part in the show.
We have redefined live link-up.
I think we really have. That's me never working again. Thank you so much. It's been brilliant to see you. Matt Smith and Jenna and Stephen and John Hurt. Brilliant. Big round of applause. That's the word from LA. Rick is talking to some more fans over there. Rick.
Keep me out of the social media zone? Don't think so. I'm chatting to some lifelong fans about what they made of the series, what they made of the special episode tonight. Day of the Doctor, standout moments for you.
Hi, it was fantastic. What brought it in for me was the possible new dimensions brought in by bringing back Gallifrey and the possibility of Time Lords, extra regenerations, and I love the flashbacks to the old Doctor, the old little hints in for the old Doctor. It's beautiful.
I don't know if you can see it on TV, but this man's eyes are so excited. What about you? Favourite moments in there?
Yeah, for me, ever since it came back with Christopher Eccleston, it's just been getting better and better all the time. And this was just the pinnacle. It's fantastic.
Were you interested to see the Zygons back? Was that a good monster to resurrect?
It's a good monster. They're great. They can take on any shape. Quite scary.
Yes,
know.
Yeah, I mean, the face you're doing at the moment is quite scary. I'm going to talk to this lady now because of that. How long do you think it can go on for? Can it do another 50 years?
Oh, easily. I've been watching it since I was this high, and, you know, I won't tell you how old I am, but yeah.
21, thank you.
Oh, you're a star, yes.
Plus a few?
Plus a few, yeah. I went backwards when I hit a certain age. But, yeah, I've been watching it for so long, so it was actually quite emotional seeing all those Doctors lined up at the end, you know, having seen all of them in various productions over the years.
Of course. And what do you make of the line-up here in the studio? We've amassed some incredible Doctor Who celebrities here.
Oh, yes. I'd just love to meet John Hurt, because I thought he was fantastic in it. Having John Hurt in it's a genius. So
slip me a tenner and I'll arrange it.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, the Doctor may have travelled the length and breadth of the galaxy, but has he read our tweets? No, he hasn't. But we are... What was that noise? We're about to have a look at some tweets. Obviously, we are live, so get your tweets coming in. If you're watching this on catch-up, unlucky. Here they are. Ian Moore says, baby Daleks hide behind the sofa whenever the Doctor's on screen. That's not bad. Courtney Hancock says, happy 50th anniversary to Doctor Who, otherwise known as the only show that can make me laugh right after making me cry. It's quite sad, that, isn't it? And then this person's changed their name, or... This is a mistake. Happy birthday, Ho. Doctor Who has taught us how to love, that everyone's important, never take anything for granted, and to never let 1 second pass you by. I'm going to cry. As I was saying, the Doctor may have travelled the length and breadth of the universe. He's jumped from the Big Bang to the end of time, but he'd be nowhere without the friendship and support of his trusted companions.
If you like adventure, my dear, I can promise you an abundance of it.
The Doctor likes travelling with an entourage. Sometimes they're humans. Sometimes they're aliens. Sometimes they're tin dogs. Is it always this dangerous?
Yeah. Why do you ask so many questions?
Who are you?
Oh, don't ask me such silly questions.
You took me to the furthest reaches of the galaxy.
Seriously, there's an outrageous amount of running involved.
Run!
Don't you just want to scream sometimes?
Who screamed?
I knew it. I'm not first, am I?
I just want a mate.
You're not mating with me, sunshine.
You take ordinary people and you fashion them into weapons.
Do you like my gun?
I'm going to meet somebody who gets the whole don't wander off thing.
I've been taking care of you. You in return have been taking care of me.
The Doctor and his companion. That's the pattern, isn't it, right?
I won't forget you, you know.
You're my best friend.
Now, forget school reunions. Tonight we've brought enough companions to fill a TARDIS. And look at them tonight. It's obvious they've discovered the secret of time travel. Barely a day older than the last time we saw them. Am I right? Yes, I am.
Oh, fantastic. Look, and even K9's here. Wonderful. We're gonna, can I squeeze it? Hello, Leela.
It's always a tight squeeze in here.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Yeah, you just
squeeze
grab
in
a
between
hips.
Leela
Why not?
and
In the end,
Joe.
why not?
So many friendly faces, so many exciting
I'm
adventures.
basically sitting on you.
But which one is the ultimate Doctor Who companion? It is time to find out, Rick.
Very good. OK, so if everyone can please stand up. Everyone? All your companions, stand up. We're going to attempt something the Daleks could never manage. Elimination. Right. So...
Are you ready for this?
I think I am ready, yeah.
Hashtag telegold.
OK.
First of all, I would like you to
yet.
sit down. You've got to go back in time here, go back in memory. Sit down if you didn't run down a corridor. OK? If you didn't run down a corridor, your character didn't run down a corridor, please sit down.
Everyone thinks they ran down a corridor?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, OK. Loads. Ace. Oh, no, you ran down loads. OK, fine. Sit down if you didn't travel in the TARDIS. Oh, unlucky.
Jay gets to sit down.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Devastating.
Fantastic. Here we go. Next one. Sit down if you always wore something appropriate.
Oh, there's a lot of you sitting down here. Yeah. If you always wore something appropriate.
Yes, I definitely didn't wear anything appropriate.
OK.
Your turn.
Right. Sit down if you didn't say, "What is it, Doctor?" If you didn't say, "What is it, Doctor?"
I didn't know the lines.
Everyone's up?
I can't remember. It's so long ago. They're still all standing.
Okay.
OK. Sit down if you didn't read out a line of scientific gobbledygook. If you didn't.
Did you read out a lot? No.
It all says gobbledygook, see if I can remember any of it.
OK. Sit down if you had to pretend to fall over and twist your ankle.
If you had to.
If you had to.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Down you go, Ace.
Ace is down.
Down you go. That bad ankle playing up again, Ace.
Sit down if you didn't do a story with the words fear, evil, or death in the title.
That's everybody.
Yeah, OK.
Yeah, no, you're looking confused. Mickey must have been involved there.
I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit down because I'm getting old. So.
Yeah, fair
I'll
enough.
say that round here.
OK. So, next, sit down if you weren't held captive or threatened with your life.
If you weren't.
If you weren't.
And I did twist my ankle.
You weren't. I'll grant you, some of the questions are quite confusing.
Yes, I know. Look, I tell you what we do. We do have Mark Gatiss over here, who's
Just
lifelong
let them
fan.
sit down.
Just let them all sit down.
That's not the name of the game, Mark.
OK.
Actually, I haven't got a name for it.
Is there a prize at the end of this?
There will be a prize.
Immortality.
Definitely. Yes, here we go. Finally, here we go. Sit down if your catchphrase wasn't affirmative master.
Everyone down. Which, of course, means that we have a winner. It's K9.
Affirmative.
A runaway winner.
That is most
A runaway winner with a top speed of 2 miles an hour.
Now, over the course of 50 years, the Doctor has made friends throughout the universe. Here's a few of them who couldn't be here tonight to pay their regards.
It's an absolute honour and privilege to participate in such an iconic show, and here's to another 50 years of time travel.
Happy anniversary, Doctor Who. Sorry I can't be there tonight. I have loved being your TARDIS for 50 years.
It's me. I'm the TARDIS.
And I hope we've got another 50 to go.
Captain Jack Harkness enjoyed his time on the TARDIS with the Doctor. Have a great time, great day, lots of love from Captain Jack Harkness.
I played Lady Christina D'Souza, and we had such fun with the big red double-decker bus. Happy 50th anniversary, Doctor Who.
I played a rather nasty headmaster. Have a drink on me on your 50th birthday.
I can't believe it's 47 years since I was appearing as Dodo.
It seems ages since I left.
But really, all of this is down to you, the fans.
You guys, I must say, are the greatest fan base that a show could ever wish to have. Happy birthday, Doctor Who.
I have eaten many Time Lords in the past.
Fear me, I've killed hundreds of Time Lords.
You, so far, have escaped my halcyon clutches. Happy 50th, Doctor Who.
Just want to say it was such a privilege to play Astrid Peth and to be David Tennant's companion. So I hope you're having a great night and I send you lots and lots of love.
From all the Oods, we'd like to wish you a very happy anniversary.
Have a great evening and a very, very happy birthday. Gotta go because there's a strange man in my bedroom.
Doctor Who changed my life. To all of you, thank you. And to the Doctor, happy birthday, mate.
The big 5-0, very exciting. I feel like I'm part of this Doctor Who family now. Happy 50th to Doctor Who.
Now, the weekend of 23rd November holds huge significance for Doctor Who fans, and for two couples, it's about to get a whole lot more important, because tomorrow they're getting married or renewing their vows. I mean, we're not making this up. Here they are. It's Lee and Kirsty from the UK. Give them a round of applause. They're getting married tomorrow. And David and Hayley all the way from the USA. Now, guys, was the 50th celebration not enough for you? Do you need more excitement?
Absolutely, yes, absolutely, 100%. Wife, children, marriage, everything, the whole lot. More.
And good luck to you. I've got to talk about what you're wearing. You look fantastic. Was this custom made for you, madam?
It was custom made by Geek Boutique in Boscombe.
And will you be wearing... Oh, no, I suppose not. Will you be wearing it tomorrow?
Revealing it till
That would be bad luck, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
OK, and round to you guys. You're going to be renewing your vows. You've come all the way from America to do that. What is it about Doctor Who that has made you do this?
Well, we just fell in love with the show. It brought us through a very hard time. We loved watching it, and we just thought that this would be a great 2-year anniversary for us.
And absolutely, the message of universal acceptance and innate beauty it echoes through eternity past and present. It's undeniably awesome.
The guy's a poet. Is this your real hair, River?
No, it's not.
OK, fair enough. I think no better way to celebrate than with a lovely cocktail served by the Oud. So grab your cocktails. There you go. Cheers. And then just, I guess, down it. Round of applause for these guys. Thank you, Oud. It's probably a bit early for cocktails in Australia, but the fans have woken up at the crack of dawn to watch the Day of the Doctor. Let's go across to Mike Goldman in Melbourne now to see how they're marking the occasion.
Hey, thanks, Rick. We are here at Doctor Who headquarters in Australia. Make some noise! Look at them. They love Doctor Who. What did the Daleks say? Exterminate! Oh, perfect. And look at these guys dressed up. It's the Weeping Angel. How good does she look? What did you think of the 50th anniversary episode?
It was amazing. Just
favourite part?
No words. Someday you could just walk past a Fez.
Oh, she is awesome. And look at this gorgeous girl here. Round of applause for her outfit. Talk us through it.
Well, bought the dress, bought the badges online, stitched them on myself, and I actually made the hat from scrap pieces of stuff that I had lying around.
Smaller on the outside, obviously. So tell me, what was your favourite part about this episode?
All the old footage when all the doctors got together, and it was just made me want to cry.
Oh, don't cry. And what about you? What do you think of David Tennant coming back? John Hurt, Billy Piper?
I'm most excited about John Hurt of those three.
Absolutely. Oh, affairs, thank you, yes. Don't mind if I do. And you're dressed as what could have been the only female Doctor, Joanna Lumley.
Yep. Well, it's written by Stephen Moffat, so I'm going to pretend it's canon.
She knows her Doctor Who. Round of applause for this amazing girl. And hello, look at you with your sonic screwdriver. What do you think of the episode?
It was amazing.
Amazing. They're all going to cry. So, just so they get an idea back over in England, how big is Doctor Who in Australia?
Bigger than the actual country itself.
That's massive. Bigger than the universe. And what about this little guy over here dressed like a legend? How you going, man?
I'm going, thanks. How you?
What did you think?
I thought it was amazing.
How have you been celebrating? You've been wearing this outfit all week?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Give us your best exterminate.
Exterminate.
Oh, come on. It's like a sleepy alarm clock. Well, we've had an absolute ball here watching Day of the Doctor. The 50th anniversary episode has been brilliant. Thank you. We're just going to enjoy our good old Aussie Doctor Who cupcakes. Say goodbye to England. Say goodbye to the world. Let's go and watch it in 3D at the cinema. Bye-bye. Long live the Doctor.
Why is no one giving me a fez? So all over the world, fans are paying tribute to their favourite Time Lord. And here are some familiar faces passing on their best wishes.
Many happy returns to all the Doctors from all of us at Match of the Day.
Happy 50th birthday, Doctor Who!
Brilliant show, I love it, and happy 50th birthday.
Happy 50th birthday, Doctor Who, and here's to reaching 100.
Well, obviously, it's an honour and a privilege to say happy 50th anniversary, Doctor Who, but that doesn't really stack up, does it? Because the Doctor's 900 years old.
Happy 50th birthday, Doctor Who!
Happy 50th anniversary, Doctor Who.
Exterminate!
So, 50 years ago today, at 5:15 p.m. on a dark Saturday evening, 4 million people tuned into a TV show about a mysterious white-haired man who lived in a police box. And some of the people who were in that show are here tonight. All our companions are here. I really want to talk to Leela. Leela, I'm coming over there. I love the fact when you all walked in tonight, do you all keep in touch as companions? Do you see a lot of each other?
We see a lot of it. We are like a big family. We meet up at conventions all over the world. Yeah. Australia and Canada, and I'm off to Chicago next weekend. Be about half a dozen of us there. Hurrah!
Brilliant. You are family. And Adric, of course, I hope you don't mind me calling you Adric. Do you wish you were in Doctor Who today?
Oh, totally, yes, I'm available.
All right. Moffat's here. Grab him.
I'll be we'll have a drink afterwards and discuss it.
Okay, fantastic. And what did you make of the episode tonight? Did you have a favourite moment?
I thought it was absolutely wonderful and thrilling, but I suppose all the Doctors gathered together, all those TARDISes floating about, was just beautiful. Fantastic. It was wonderful.
Thank you very much. Rick?
Warning! Why do you think Doctor Who has endured for so long? What is it about Doctor Who?
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. I have no idea.
OK, I'll move on.
No, it's a fancy. It's I know for me, it's every little boy's dream. I mean, wouldn't it be wonderful if you controlled the universe and could fight all these people and have all these wonderful tools and all that sort of stuff? Yeah, love it.
Tegan.
Yes.
Big moment for me. Oh, dear. How are you, Tegan? I'm just going to flirt with Tegan for a bit, and don't mind me. Did you know, when you were in Doctor Who, just how significant it would go on to be?
No, how could you? How could you? It was 30 years ago, You do this piece of ephemera, and there you are 30 years later, with all these fans.
And hanging around in this amazing family, this Doctor Who family.
I know.
Zoe, who are you with?
I'm over here. I'm here with Mickey and Jake. Boys, you are the young guns who are part of the guys. What was your favourite moment in appearing in Doctor Who? Do you have like a moment that you'll carry with you forever?
Yeah, the whole thing really. I mean, I guess for us particularly, like season whatever it was with the Rise of the Cybermen and Age of Steel, Mickey and Ricky, and having Andrew. But the whole thing really, it's just a great show. Okay. Everyone loved it.
Who were your favourite baddies to defeat?
Oh well, I was really lucky. I got the Cybermen and the Daleks.
Right.
So, but I think I'd say Cybermen actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Did they ever scare you for real? I know it's all acting and it's not really real, although it is kind of real.
Not really when you see them during lunch with their ponchos on and their helmets off. No,
okay.
not really.
You've seen behind the scenes.
Warning.
Oh, hang on, sorry. There's a familiar voice.
Message. Silence, please. This concerns my master, the Doctor.
Yeah, sorry, we're just doing a live TV show, K9, so just chill
My
out, maybe.
databanks contain crucial information about the number of the Doctor.
Oh, OK, all right, well, just the floor's yours. I'll just get rid of some fluff, take a move.
Thank you. Accessing K9 unit memory banks. The Doctor Master lives in a universe of numbers, enough to fill the databanks of several canine units. Loading statistics on the Doctor Master. Hearts, 2. Doctors, 12. On screen, the Doctor Master has been engaged twice. Married twice. He has visited 29 alien planets that look like Earth quarries. And 1 actual Earth quarry. Alien menaces fought, 212. Encounters with the Daleks, 26. And the Cybermen, 17. Famous historical figures encountered.
Winston Churchill.
Agatha Christie.
Charles Dickens.
Yes. 51. Number of times the first Doctor said 852. Record of performances by the second Doctor, 15. Times the third Doctor got in a fight, 45.
Would you care for a jelly baby?
Jelly babies offered by the fourth Doctor.
Would you like a jelly baby?
Shut up! 19. Cricket balls thrown by the fifth Doctor, 6. Colours on the sixth Doctor's coat, 18. Question marks on the seventh Doctor's jumper, 268. Times the eighth Doctor kissed a lady, 3. Times the ninth Doctor said fantastic.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastic.
13. Times the 10th Doctor said
Allons-y. Allons-y. Allons-y.
19. Times the 11th Doctor wore a fez.
This is cool.
5. Number of TV episodes, 799. Total TV screen time, 359 hours, 31 minutes, 10 seconds, or 14.98 days. Years since the Doctor Who TV series started, 50.
Cheers, Zoe.
Is this the next 50? No, don't drink it for real. It's not. No.
They do make a lively cocktail to use.
No,
To be fair to them.
It's not. It's actually K9's cleaning fluid. Don't drink that.
Cool. I will literally drink any of K9's fluids. And that is a fact. It makes me feel... What's the word?
Affirmative? Yeah, that's the word.
That's exactly right.
Nice. He's going to start tripping any minute. In a minute, we'll be talking live to 3 previous incarnations of the Doctor. He's had many lives and many faces. So here they are, the Doctors. Splendid chaps, all of them.
We are at the very beginning.
You're a genius. Yes, never if you overstep.
A new birth of a son.
Come on, Willie, the whole place is going to blow up.
No, it's quite all right, Jerry. The planet is quite safe.
Maybe so, but we happen to be on the island.
Oh, my word!
I always find that violent exercise makes me hungry. Don't you agree? For goodness sakes, Joe. Do you think this is a picnic?
All trains at Venus for the Brighton line.
If I kill, wipe out a whole intelligent life form. Simple no thank you would have been sufficient.
How do you do? I'm the Doctor. An apple a day keeps the, No, never mind.
What's happened?
Change, my dear.
You are a Time Lord?
Yes. At the moment, a rather angry one.
You can't shoot me because the demon form I have in hand!
I know that woman from somewhere.
Something's happening. Something's... I know who I am! Good afternoon. I'm looking for the Doctor.
You can go back and see days that are dead and gone, 100,000 sunsets ago.
Not a bad life. I'm on fire! Who the hell are you anyway?
I'm the Doctor. Wait. I shall wait. People usually wait.
You speak the language?
Every language.
Allons-y, allons-y!
I'm the Doctor. Do everything I tell you, don't ask stupid questions, and don't wander off.
In all honesty, Doctor Who wouldn't be where it was today. A worldwide phenomenon with millions of dedicated fans if it wasn't for the 11 actors who carried us to this moment. And we are delighted to have 3 of those people with us right now who between them took the Doctor from 1981 to 1989. Come in numbers 5, 6 and 7 and welcome Peter Davison, Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy!
Lovely to see you.
Hello there.
Hi.
Oh, this is great. You're my doctors. You're my doctors. I'm so excited. What is it that makes the Doctor different from all of the other sci-fi heroes?
Well, he's a peculiarly British, I suppose, sci-fi superhero.
And he doesn't wear his underpants on the outside of his trousers.
No.
It's a good point.
And you can regenerate.
Yeah.
Hence you can get so many of us.
I mean, it's so fantastic to have the three of you on the sofa together and celebrating 50 years. It's been a marvellous day today. It's a role that lives on forever. How does it feel to be part of such a legacy?
We don't really think about it that much until...
We just turn up, don't we?
Yeah, we just turn up and we say the words, and I'm going to get into trouble for that. But it didn't really strike me until earlier this year. We were put on stamps. And I always thought you had to be dead to be put on stamps. I was very happy we did
Just needs to be regenerated.
Yeah, I mean, there were people all over the world, you know, licking the back of our head and, you know, stamping our faces. It was rather fun. Yes.
There's 12 actors who play Doctor Who. There's going to be 13. We saw a little sneak peek there in the episode. It's an elite group. What is the best thing about being able to say, I was the Doctor?
Having been him.
Yes.
I mean, it's just great, and we still are. You know, as Tom said in his speech, you know, we are still making big finish Doctor Who stories, and we carry on being the Doctor. We're never not.
Yeah, it's the longest-lasting job, actually, probably, in the acting world, because, as you say, I'm Doctor 5, Doctor 6, Doctor 7, and that's the way it'll be forever.
And the joy, of course, is on the audios, which we're still making. We look exactly the same.
Yes, exactly.
And the girls are all gorgeous, and the monsters are all really scary.
Do you
sound great.
You sound great. Do you have a favourite moment that you think back, that just like a joyous moment that you occasionally think about and chortle to yourself of playing the Doctor?
I don't know. There's so many of them, really. There really are so many of them. Because it is so great, because you're playing a childhood hero. In my case, I was playing my childhood hero. So I was saving the universe every week. So every week was fantastic for me.
And meeting your first Dalek's always good, isn't it?
Yes.
Or your first Cyberman.
Yes, little Cyberman.
Yes.
You never forget that moment.
Never forget that moment.
Or being in the TARDIS with your companion. That's a great moment.
Oh, and they're all here tonight. Look at them.
Yes.
Beautiful array.
Accepting yourselves, who was your favourite Doctor?
Well, Patrick Troughton was my
Patrick
Doctor.
Troughton.
Yeah.
Why particularly, Patrick?
Because I grew up watching William Hartnell, really, and the prospect of Patrick taking over, another Doctor other than William Hartnell, I found very, very, disturbing. And I just remember sitting down and watching Patrick's first episode, and he had the most difficult job. He was the first regeneration. I just remember being won over by the end of that series by this extraordinary character that he came up with.
I know, and he had a big job to do that, to take over, and he set it up for everybody else to be able to do that role. Who was your favourite, Colin?
Well, without Patrick, we wouldn't be here, so clearly him. But Peter Capaldi's my favourite, because he's the current Doctor. We haven't seen him yet, but he's already my favourite. There you
Good
are.
answer, very good answer. Thank
Very
you, Colin.
exciting indeed. Also, the three of you have been involved in quite a special little project that is your baby, Peter. Tell us about it. I saw it last night. It's hilarious.
Right, yes. Well, I suppose with extraordinary foresight, I realised that with the passing of years, there might be a problem having us in the 50th anniversary special as the Doctors. And so I was asked a question at the convention last year, and it was, will you be in the 50th? And I rather foolishly said, well, if we're not, I'm jolly well going to make my own. So this little germ of an idea started in my head, and so I talked to Colin and Sylvester, and they threw themselves into it with enormous gusto. And we asked very many people, including most of the people back here, who all took part and were fantastic in it. I think we only had one refusal, and I'll leave you to guess who that was.
I've got an idea. We have got a little clip. The chemistry between the three of you is brilliant. Have a look at this. Is hilarious. I watched it last night, all three of them in there, and there's lots of brilliant surprises. And you can watch it. It's called the Five-ish Doctors?
The Five-ish Doctors reboot. It's called.
Brilliant. And you can watch that on the red button after the show. Check it out. It's very, very funny. And directed by Peter. No birthday party would be complete without a slice of cake. So we have one here made by the winners.
Genuinely is a cake.
It is. Look at the size of that. 2013 Great Udish Bake Off winners made this. It's beautiful. But before we blow out the candles, let's enjoy the cream of British television as we slice through the very best bits of 50 years of Doctor Who.
Have you ever thought what it's like to be wanderers in the fourth dimension? Have you? The exiles?
I'm not a human being. I'm a Time Lord. I walk in eternity.
Our lives are different to anybody else's. Would it be unreasonable to ask you to let us have a look inside?
Take a look.
There we are. Well, what do you think?
You're deliberately choosing to go on the run from your own people in a rackety old TARDIS?
Why not? After all, that's how it all started.
So, all of time and space, where do you want to start?
Hello there.
Doctor, you're being childish.
Well, of course I am. There's no point in being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes.
The ground beneath our feet is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, and I can feel it.
You were never alone. All those bright and shining companions.
Till we meet again, Sarah.
Don't get too far away, will you? And if you do, come back and see us sometimes.
The Doctor in the TARDIS. Next stop everywhere.
There are some corners of the universe which have bred the most terrible things. They must be fought.
The man who keeps running, never looking back because he dare not, out of shame.
Don't turn your back. Don't look away. And don't blink.
There's something you better understand about me. I am definitely a madman with a box.
Courage isn't just a matter of not being frightened, you know. It's being afraid of doing what you have to do anyway.
He has saved your lives so many times and you never even knew he was there.
It all started out as a mild curiosity in the junkyard. But now it's turned out to be quite a great spirit of adventure, don't you think?
That is why we all love Doctor Who. 50 years of terrific entertainment and the promise of much, much more to come. The Doctors, please join together. That is a very sharp line. Be careful.
Lord.
Cut the TARDIS cake. I never thought I'd say that.
This is quite terrifying.
Geronimo! There it goes! In! And there's about, I don't know, we need maybe 100 slices.
Keep
going, keep going.
Keep going down.
If you need to get a companion to help, there's loads of them available.
It's time to sing Happy Birthday.
Are we married?
All
Are we
together
married?
now.
We're going to sing Happy Birthday. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Doctor Who. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks to all our guests, to all of the companions, and also all of the fans, but most of all, the fabulous Doctors.
Thank you very much for watching. Good night.